Habile boubou. Comment possible? Voilà.
Trainingsdirectoren voor volwassenen.
That's important. Your parents are not, we don't care. Your papers are fine? You know, I was small girl. Do you want a new one? I have. That's a bad one. Yeah. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you. Maybe if you have a bad on the left, if you have a bad school guy, you can. Yeah, I can give you that. It's a gift from me.
Goed weggegooid.
Voilà.
Dat is hier zo.
Een kap. Yes.
Thank you for doing my time management. Thank you.
You're welcome. Kom, zitten. Zit.
It's okay. Good? Yeah? You want to go further or not? Because if you want to quit now, it's the moment, right? Okay. The heaviest part we already seen it.
Oh, I was just wondering.
Yeah, better? More cozy like this.
Yeah, but the light is reflecting in the
Okay,
screen.
Yeah, it's good. It's good. We already seen the worst thing, and now we're gonna see choking. Okay. There are two differences with choking.
Why is choking?
Okay.
Okay.
There are two differences. Thinking of an example. If I drink from my water and Netherlands,
Ja, Français, English.
French, English, Dutch, yeah, okay. Yeah. Two differences, yes. If you see in your chart, you have two pipes. One at the back and one before it. The first one is your throat, where you breathe against. The one at the back, if you swallow and your food is going through there, through your stomach. Okay, so you have two of them. If you're choking, then I'm eating something, I'm chewing, I'm
Swallowing.
yeah, I swallow, and normally it goes to the one in the back, but for few reason it's going in the first one, and it's going through my lungs, and my breathing is in difficult. Okay, that's choking. But there are two differences. think everybody already has, not choking, but verslikken, niet verslikken, maar verslikken. What's the word in English?
If you drink,
Yeah, if you drink or eating something and you have to cough. Coughing, 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 and it's fine. Okay? That's the first thing. The other thing is, yeah, it keeps sticking. I'm coughing, I'm coughing, I'm coughing, and it doesn't get out. If you see the pipe again, there are two differences. It's a pipe, and I'm eating something, and it's getting stuck in here. At the type 1, you can breathe because the air can get through it. Okay? Type 2, you can't breathe. Yeah, it's totally blocked. There's no possible way the air is getting into your lungs. Okay? But now, question to you, how can I see the differences? Because you can see it in 3 seconds.
yeah, then if it's the last one,
Yeah, and your sound, that's
yeah.
the thing that makes the difference. Because,
No sound.
yes, say it loud, loud.
If it's blocked, there's no sound.
Yeah, if it's totally blocked, there is no sound. Because the air can get through your stembanden,
Vocal cords.
Vocals.
yeah, through your vocals, and you can't make sound, okay? If it's partial blocked, then you can through your vocals and you can make sound. So if it's partial blocked, I can cough and you hear it. But if it's totally blocked, I'm doing it like this, and you can't hear anything, okay?
Mila is in panic already. Look at the face.
Yeah. But now
See, yeah?
I'm gonna learn how to remove it. So that's the differences in sound, but also if it's partial obstruction, my consciousness is okay. I keep conscious. I can speak with you because I can make sound. But if it's complete, if it's complete, then yeah, you know how long you can be conscious without oxygen. 2 minutes. If it's longer than 2 minutes, I lost my consciousness, fell down, I become blue. That's how you can see the differences. Okay? But now, yeah, that's the word I'm searching for.
See? You slap him.
Yeah.
Told you.
Now you may slap him.
Yeah.
So the choking is the one who's full blocked. Suffocation is the one who's partial blocked. That's the word I'm searching for. Okay. I'm eating something and I'm suffocating. So I can cough, I can speak with you, and my consciousness is okay. What are you gonna do?
Slap on the back.
Yeah.
Drink little water.
No, because it don't help. Because if you drink a little bit of
Goes to
water,
the back.
yeah, it's going to your stomach. If I'm suffocating, something happened, and my food, my drinks, comes to my lungs and not to my stomach. So it won't go to the same pipe. What I'm going to do? If you drink or eat something and you suffocate, what do you do?
Coffee.
Coughing. Good. We tell the person, good. Cough, cough. Very good. But if I'm choking or I'm still coughing, 5 minutes, 10 minutes, it don't work, what are you gonna do then? Then we have to help because yeah, we have 2 minutes, so we have to do something. What are you gonna do? Yeah, a photo. Yeah,
You have to ask for help.
yeah, but you can do it alone easily.
But you're laying down.
And now you have to punch. That's true. I need a volunteer.
What can you do alone?
If a person is choking, you can do it by yourself. Very good.
Teacher, oh.
Voila. That's something you can use in practice, and you have to practice at the end of the course, okay? So you can do it by each other. Like this. If you're doing it right, the food is coming out. There is a real thing who's coming out, okay? Christine, yeah.
Christine, maar
Zo.
dat afgeduurd worden of? Dat is uw gsm.
Je blijft gaan. Dat zijn mensen die me kennen, hè.
Ja, uiteraard, maar mag dat afgeduurd worden?
Dan moet je.
Oké, ja, uiteraard.
So Christine, she drink a lot and she's suffocating or choking. You may choose. How can I see the difference? Yeah, the sound. Okay. She's choking because she doesn't make sound. First thing I'm gonna do is punch at the back. Okay? You have your two shoulder blades. I'm gonna ask Christine to stand a little bit back because the heaviness, the gravity will also work. Okay, so I'm gonna slap 5 times between the shoulder blades, okay? Like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If you see, I'm slapping with this part of my hand. Okay? Yeah, very good. Now I'm gonna see it, Christine. Is it gone? But do you have seen something fly away? No? No. It's not gone. I'm sorry.
Should do it again. And harder.
Yeah. What I have to do now, because yeah.
More.
Harder.
Yeah.
I tried this one 5 times. It doesn't work.
Tell me.
So I have to do something else.
Tell me.
Heimlich. Yeah. Very good. Christine, I'm gonna point you like this.
Yeah.
Everybody can see it.
Mhm.
At the bottom, this is your
Belly button.
yeah, your belly button. Very good. One hand above the belly button. One hand. And I make a fist over there, like this. Okay? Gonna stand back. I'm sorry.
Ja, heet
It's not
Christine.
hashtag me too. I'm gonna do it like this.
Ah, so.
One fist. Gonna take the fist with my other hand. I'm gonna push in and above. Okay? So, like this. And
Ik dacht dat je tanden eruit kwamen.
voila. If you do it right, there's some.
Dat tanden waren.
It's a Cheetos. You eat too much Cheetos. Thank you for volunteering. So if you do it right, there's something coming out. Okay?
And how much time do we have to do it? Until it goes out.
Until it goes out, or worse. That's the good part, but the bad part. What happens?
Until she dies.
Yeah. And what do you have to do then? CPR. Yeah. Very good.
Go to the funeral.
Go to a
Go
funeral.
home. Go to the funeral.
After the lessons, no, eh? Come on. Yeah, that's a very good question.
Yeah, but you do a CPR even if there is still food.
Good question. Yeah, I'm gonna ask to you. She's choking. There is something blocked her airway. What are you gonna do? Only chest compressions, or chest compressions combined with breathing?
Breathing
Not
doesn't
the
help.
breathing. Not the breathing.
Who think I'm only doing the compressions? Raise your hand. Who's thinking that? Okay. Who's thinking and do the both compressions and breathing? Nobody? Nobody is right then. No. If you see through your body, you have your throat, yeah, and your airway. It's like this. And it's going like this. Okay? And then you have the 2 lungs. If you breathe in, you maybe have a chance you blow piece of food or something else into one lung. And then you have the chance you can ventilate on the other lung. So that's why we do the mouth to mouth, we do it. Okay, that's the reason.
Okay.
So, okay. When we look at conscious person encouraged to cough. Okay, keep coughing. Good, keep coughing. No effect. We go the 5 back slaps, like I did, with this part of my hand. That note doesn't work. What we do then? Yeah, Heinrich.
Heinrich.
Yeah, very good. Abdominal thrust then. Okay, another question. What if the victim is pregnant? What do you do then? Because yeah, if I push in the belly, that's not good. Do you know?
She doesn't have to choke.
Yeah. That's the best part. She doesn't have to choke. But if it happens, yeah, it happens. Then you have to do it on the chest.
Oh.
You may do it on the chest.
But also from behind.
Yeah, also from behind on the chest. We push on the chest. The thing we want to do, if I slap on the back, we want to create some thrilling in the chest. That the piece of food starts thrilling. Yeah, vibration. Yeah. And with this part, we want to get a negative pressure into the chest and yeah, really suck it out with the air. That's the thing we want to do. Okay, dus I'm doing the 5 back slaps, 5 abdominals. There's no effect. We keep repeating it. After the 5 times, I do the back slaps and the abdominal parts, and it doesn't work, yeah, then you have to call emergency services. Okay? So you get a chance to do the 5 back ones and the 5 abdominals. Then call the emergency service. If you don't feel safe, yeah, you may call the first time also. Eh? If it has no effect, we keep doing it. Keep doing it, keep doing it, keep doing it, until, I don't know his name. Olivier. You ask me, yeah, what I have to do if it don't work. Then person is getting blue, unconscious, stop breathing, and we do have to do the CPR. Okay? If the person is unconscious, we already seen it before, the CPR. How do we do it? Check safety, okay. And then?
Check breathing.
No, the other thing.
Consciousness.
Yeah, the consciousness. You have to keep remembering if there's someone laying down, and in the city it's common, you don't know if he's sleeping or not. So you have to wake him up first, and then check the breathing. Okay. You ask me, what do we have to do with the bleeding? That's coming now. Okay? So the internal things, the photos are okay. It's okay.
Good.
Good? Yeah. If he's getting unconscious, what we gonna do then?
Water will be enough.
Yeah. A slap in the face, yeah.
We're allowed to
Hey,
slap.
thank you, yeah.
So the internal things are clear to you or not? The choking and the reanimation? Okay.
What if the choking happens to a child?
Yeah, that's another course.
You take the legs and you do.
No, that's no, but that's the thing. That's the thing. If the child is more than 1 year old, you can do the same.
Okay.
That is, if it's a baby. Yeah, I don't have a baby with me. You have to do it like this. Put him on your leg, the baby,
Oh,
and slap him on his back like this.
okay.
And for the abdominal part, yeah, baby is too small. If I do it like this in his abdominal, yeah, yeah, with 2 fingers on his chest, like this.
Oh.
That's what you have to do with the baby. Okay. The external things. First, we start with the external bleedings, and we have 3 differences of bleedings: external, internal, okay. And the third one,
Massive.
massive. Yeah, it's combined. I'm gonna show them. External bleeding. What do you think of? What happens? Guts? Guts, yeah. Other things?
Ben ik wel vallen.
Yeah, fell down.
Vallen zo.
Yeah, fell down. Wound, yeah, it's true. If it's bleeding, it's damaged skin, underlying tissue, vessels. Yeah, you have to damage a vessel because otherwise it can bleed. Any high visible blood loss, you don't know it because yeah, it's clothing, so you have to get a look because it can mask how dangerous it is or how bad it is. I'm sorry. That's an example of an external bleeding. Okay? So that's I think that's the most common thing for us. Just a cut and external bleeding. Okay. What did you do if you had an external bleeding?
We compress.
Yeah. First thing, you compress. Okay, very good. And then? After it? Think you cut yourself. What do you do?
See how deep it
Yeah.
is.
Yeah. And then, do I know if it needs stitches or not?
If it's open,
If it's open, yeah, the depth, and but that's difficult to see. And it's yeah, if it's open, the skin have to touch each other. And if it's too far away, yeah, then you have stitches because the stitches do it like this. I'm sorry, not too much detail. Okay. The large blood loss, I think, cut off an arm, a leg. Yeah, that is a danger because you can get in shock because of the blood loss. It's okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm following you.
go quick, quick, quick.
And we're gonna press the wound. Okay? Press the wound. Not like this, but press. Okay? With your fist, press like this.
But with a
Yeah, something between.
with a close, yeah, not directly. It won't help.
No. Keep in mind the first things of the lesson, your own safety.
Oh, yeah.
Okay? Yeah, if it's somebody you know of, then something else. But yeah, if it's on the street or yeah, clothes, something between it, because yeah, it's dirty. That's why with gloves stands between here. Because yeah, I don't have gloves in my pocket. Do you? No. So try something else. Towel, clothes, something else. Okay? That's the easiest thing. Yeah, other small one too. That's if it's really dangerous. Yeah, if you cut your finger in the kitchen, yeah, we don't call it 112. I'm sorry. Okay. When we touch it, if we compress it and it keeps bleeding, what then? What are we gonna do? Like on the picture. You see how many towels?
Go to the doctor.
Yeah.
Emergency.
tourniquet, that's a thing.
A
If it's abdominal,
A tourniquet?
yeah.
Okay.
But what is
That's
if
the
it's,
name?
Tourniquet, yeah.
Un garrot?
I have a picture of it.
Tourniquet?
I have a picture of it.
Tourniquet. Okay.
But what if it's abdominal? Tourniquet won't help them. What are we gonna do with the dirty towels? We throw it away or we leave it? And
Just-
why?
Keep the pressure on it.
Yeah. First thing, if you're gonna remove the dirty towels, we're gonna remove the pressure as well and it keep bleeding. But in the dirty towels, there's a lot of blood and platelets from your blood, and they're gonna help to stop the bleeding. And if we take it away, throw it away, we throw the platelets also away. Leave it like that in a new towel. Yeah. Or a bandage, something like that.
Okay.
So leave it. And we keep the pressure until the professional help is here. Okay?
Nee, wat dat is.
Really?
Ik ken niet goed aan die tekening. Ja.
Ik ook niet.
Nee, maar verstaan, waar is dat dan bloeden? Waar-
Aan een hand, denk ik. Een hand of een been dat is. Aan
Ah,
de persoon. En deze zijn twee handen van een aparte
ja,
persoon.
ja.
En hier.
Het is een alfbeen.
Ah, het is
Alf
een
is niet,
alfbeen.
is niet daar.
Is that clear?
Stompetje.
So keep pressure and leave the dirty compressions, clothes. Yeah. Okay?
So the compression has to go on the wound, not above, just to cut the blood to arrive to the wound.
Tourniquet.
That's-
Yeah.
Yeah.
And if it's abdominal, how do you know where the vessels are?
I don't know.
No. So, and start digging. If it's big enough, you can start digging. Yeah.
If you see your organs coming out, you can figure out that it's
Yeah,
not
you
there.
can figure it out. Maybe it works if I put it there or there. No, on the wound. Keep pressure on the
On
wound.
the wound.
Okay?
Okay.
And then the bleeding control, the tourniquet and something like that. Where are they? Here. That's a tourniquet. That's the thing we can use at legs, arms, something like that. It's really, 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 really painful. I do it by myself. Your arm, your leg goes through there, and then you take the stick and turn it around. Turn it around. I can turn it 2 times, and then it's enough. But you have to do it 5, 6, 7 times.
And this is on the wound?
No,
Again?
above.
Ah, this is above. Ah, okay. No.
Yeah, it's a very good question because I ripped off my arm like this, and you have to do it above it.
Okay.
Yeah,
So the
very-
tourniquet is above and the compression is on the wound.
On.
Yeah,
Okay.
good. Yeah. Turn the stick 5, 6, 7 times until it stops bleeding. Okay, but you can't use the tourniquet abdominal at the head because if you do it here, like good.
Then you have to do CPR.
Yeah, as well. And then do you have to do it mouth to mouth or not? Because the air is getting in, not getting in. We have this. That's the Israeli pressure bandage. Is a good name, but it's just a compress with a bandage in it. Okay, it's just a stain.
Yeah.
So you have to do the compressions, the compress on the wounds, bandages real tight around it. Okay,
Why that name?
because it's invented in Israel.
Make a guess.
Yeah, of the war.
Okay.
These things, yeah, that's from the army, and we took it over. And the tourniquets, the in Zaventem, the explosions. Then we start to use tourniquets because the army came with it and they used it, and we, what's that? We don't know it. Is that clear to you, the external bleedings? Okay. Internal bleedings. you can see it's internal bleeding.
I can show you a lot.
Bruce.
Just had a cycle accident.
Okay.
Because the door.
No, that
I was
was
thinking
gone.
how you get it over here, but yeah, okay. Yeah, you can see it. The picture. Hematoma, black spot. That's the thing you can see. How you can see it in the belly. Because imagine I'm choking, you do the Heimlich 5 times, doesn't work, you do it 5 times. Maybe after it, I have internal bleeding in my organs. How do you know it? That's possible, yeah. That's if the blood is in my stomach, but if the blood is in my liver, my spleen, how you can see it?
Coffee with blood.
Yeah, that's if the blood is in my lungs, then I can cough it. Imagine what do you have? Then
Pain.
pain, and not a little bit, but
Serious.
Extremely.
yeah, extremely pain. And your belly is feeling like this. It's it's hard, but hard like this. It's really hard. Okay. That's the danger. We can't see it really. There are a few signs. You can suspect it, but you can't see it. The suspicion is based on the circumstances of the accident. You know, if I fell now and the table is in my belly, and after it I keep, I'm telling my belly, it hurts, then you can think of maybe an internal bleeding. Hematoma, yeah, that is an internal bleeding. Pain, maybe shock, not feeling well. My skin is getting white. That's a thing of shock. What do you have to do? And the photo shows it.
Yeah,
Call 112. We also can't do anything, but we can give fluids, medication to hopefully stop the bleeding, but that's scoop and run. And put them in the ambulance, go to the OR, and operate. That's the only thing we can do. So call 112. Leave the victim laying down, if it's possible, because if he's getting a lot of blood loss, he's getting unconscious, and if the victim say, no, I want to sit here, I want to sit, and he's keep bleeding, and he lost consciousness, and he fell with his head on the table, that's dangerous. The monitoring, or the vital signs, what are they? The vital signs? Breathing, the other one? Consciousness. Good. If he's getting unconscious, what we do, and he's still breathing?
In a good position.
What do you do?
No, you put in a lateral position.
Yeah, good. That's the thing we do then. If he's unconscious and he stops breathing, what do we do then?
CPR.
Very good. And the other thing isn't possible. Keep conscious and not breathing, that's not possible. So we keep watching and keep monitoring, okay? Yeah, don't let them eat or drink something, please, because I already told you, we do scoop and run and go to the OR. Then, as I told you, we have 3 different bleeding: external, internal, and the other one, externalized. To have, what do you think of then? An example.
Open bone injury.
No, that's external bleeding.
Okay.
Externalized.
You all already have it, an externalized bleeding. I will show you. What you're thinking of?
Not ears.
Crying.
Ah,
Bleeding in the body.
Okay.
Yes, true.
Nose bleeding.
Yeah.
We all have it. No? But we also have to think how does it come? He has a bleeding. Back to the first example I give you. Somebody hit by a car on the street and the blood is coming out of his nose, his ears. That's not good. And we can think of a skull fracture because the skull is broken and the blood from the brain can go through your nose, through your ears. So it's all easy. Yeah? We have to think logically what can happen now. What do? Also the same as the internal bleedings. Call 112. Keep pressure on it eventually until we are there. And we have to go to the OR. It's the same. But one example, the one we all have, if we have a blood nose, we don't go to the OR, because otherwise we keep him busy at the hospital. What we do? Is nose bleeding or epistaxis?
Just pressing the nose. Sometimes with serviette, tissue paper, I put,
And you put it in your nose.
no, yeah,
Yeah.
pressing. And I do like this.
Yeah, that's good. Do it like that.
Mhm.
Not like that. Sorry.
Yeah.
Not like that.
Not good.
No.
Like that.
Not like
Just
that.
a little bit,
Yeah,
really like
if you do
this.
it like this, your blood is keep drowning.
In the throat.
Yeah, in your throat. You do it like this,
Ah,
blood is coming out.
oh, so it's
Yeah,
not
it's coming
And
because I'm doing like.
also not good. A lot of people do that. Take paper, put them in their nose, but sometimes it happens, you go too far and you can't get it out. So you have to go to the emergency with a nose bleeding to get it out. So that's also not good. What's the other part? Yeah, I see doing it.
You have to press here
Okay, very good. How
on the
long?
bone until it stops.
Yeah, but sometimes you have a blood nose for 1 hour and it keeps bleeding.
I know.
What do you have to do? You're gonna press 1 hour like this? It's a rhetorical question. Eh? Think of it.
Yeah,
Nothing is wrong.
yeah,
You're gonna think about it.
of course. Yeah. You have to keep on pressing,
Yeah.
otherwise it never stops.
Of example of grandmother. She's taking blood thinners. She have epistaxis.
Mhm.
The thing you want to do with that is you squeeze the vessels and hope the blood plates do their job.
Stop.
Yeah. But if you take blood thinners, there are some blood thinners where the blood plates are damaged and can't do their job. Yeah, what are you gonna do then?
Put a towel under it.
A tourniquet.
No.
Yeah, I understand. Yeah.
I don't know what else to do.
First thing, we're gonna push. That's the easiest thing. We're gonna push and lean forward. Breathe to the mouth. Yeah, that is logical. And we're gonna do it for 10 minutes. Okay? 10 minutes. Don't do it for a minute and look, oh, it's keep bleeding. No, 10 minutes. It's the same with the external bleeding. If we lose it, the bleed's coming out and all the blood plates that are forming there is also out. So 10 minutes like this. Okay? After the 10 minutes, then we check. Still bleeding or not? If it's not, good. It's okay. If it's keep bleeding with that,
Again,
again, good. You're gonna do it again for 10 minutes. After the 10 minutes, we're gonna recheck. And then, because then we are pushing 20 minutes. After 20 minutes, it doesn't work. Did somebody already go to the emergency with the taxis? Yeah? And what they do?
With my son earlier days, yes. They stopped them.
They burned it.
They burn it?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. That's the thing they do. They burn it.
Yeah.
Sometimes they put a tampon in it.
Or some, yeah, some from these, what, bloedskelpen.
Yeah.
The orange.
Yeah. But then we do it in the emergency because they are special and we can
Yeah.
get it out easily.
Yeah.
Or sometimes we put a tampon in it with air and fill it with air.
Air.
Yeah, and then we're gonna keep a pressure on the vessels because we put it in, we blow it up with air and it's like this and it's pressure against the vessels and stop bleeding eventually. So 10 minutes, we look, not over, another 10 minutes, not over, we go to the emergency, okay? To burn it down or to,
Blow it with you.
good. And then do not insert cotton wool. And then think of the mechanism of trauma. If a person is getting hit by a car, the first thing you're gonna do is check it, but don't give him a towel and keep pushing it. Eh? You have to think what happened, and if the bleed is coming out of his nose, his ears, yeah, then skull trauma is possible. So think about the mechanism of trauma. Okay.
And it's the same if it comes from a shock. I mean, from a shock on the nose, or it's just bleeding because it's cold outside. I don't know. It's the same.
Yeah, but you.
No, I mean the same process to stop the bleeding. I mean, if you are in a car accident and and actually you are bleeding from the nose because your nose
Against
hit the wheel,
yeah.
or if your nose is bleeding because you are sensitive to hot and cold,
Yeah.
it's the same way to stop it.
Yeah, it's the same way. That's
Just in the first case, most
This
probably the nose is broken.
if it's broken, they don't do anything about it.
Yeah.
If it's broken. If you come with a broken nose to the emergency, we say, oh yeah, we can't do about it. We can't do anything. So, no. I have another tip for you if it's keep bleeding. There's another thing you can do by yourself.
Cold
Beside-
water.
Cold water, no, but cold is very good because if you, over here, very good, yeah. Take an ice pack, lay it here. Because cold, the vessels shrink. Here, there are two big vessels through your brain. If you have a nose bleeding and you put them over here, it stops the bleeding. It can help to stop the bleeding. So that's a tip you can do. Okay. Was that clear to you, the bleedings?
Yeah.
Or not? Okay. The skin wounds. Is it okay for you? Yeah. The bleeding is done. If you're practicing at the end of my lessons, here I have stuff with me, and you can see for treating wounds and something like that. It's in here, and you can come and see, and I give explanation about it. Okay? Okay. For the skin wounds, it doesn't matter what skin wounds. We have a 5-step plan. And think by yourself. You're in the kitchen and you cut your finger. What do?
Wash it under the
Cold
water.
Yeah. Good. First thing. Yeah, good. First thing, that's good. Second. What did you do?
How
They
see how deep it is, if it's open or if it's.
Okay, yeah, good. It's good. And then, what do you say?
Disinfect.
Disinfect. Good. Okay. And then?
You compress it.
Bandage.
Yeah, a bandage.
Yes.
Okay, very good. Yeah. You told everything. First thing, prepare. We're gonna get the stuff to clean it. we clean it with cold water, disinfect, cover it. The last one, tetanus. Okay? We're gonna see the steps by detail. So the PCDCT is this. The first letter of every word. Prepare. If you're gonna treat someone else, we're gonna wash our hands using alcohol to disinfect. Put gloves on if they are available to prepare ourselves. We're gonna get stuff we need. And then, what was the second thing?
Cleaning.
Clean.
Water.
Yeah, clean. Clean. Very good. Yeah, good. We're gonna clean it. Cold water, if you have it. I don't know if it's available at the company. NaCl. You know it? It's- Yeah, NaCl. It's water, but sterile. Sterile. But here in Belgium, the water from the tap, very good. So you can do it with that also. Okay. If that's not available, or you're not in Europe, use drinking water. It's also good from the bottle. And we're gonna, if we hold under the tap, we're gonna hold the wound under the tap because the water is gonna, refresh, and it's gonna blow the dirty away, the dirt away. Okay. Okay. After that, we're gonna try it. That's logical, and then
Disinfect.
disinfect. Okay. You have examples with what do you disinfect? Yeah, isobetadine. That's one.
There's the other one, the pink color liquid. I don't know.
BePnoy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
The differences between two. I'm gonna show you. That's the pink one. Isobetadine.
50 plus of one.
So the differences. This one is with chlor to disinfect. Okay. This one is with iodium to disinfect. Some people are allergic to iodium. Okay, so you have to keep it in mind to ask them if they have any allergic to something. Well, difficult word. Okay,
Which one is that?
chlor. Yeah,
Ah, good.
that's with chlor. Okay, there are two differences. Okay, this one is also coloring your skin. This not. If you have a small wound in the kitchen, something like that, this one is good enough. But if the wound is bigger, fell off the bike, this one is better. Okay? Two differences. So we're gonna disinfect it. After it, we're gonna cover it. It's logical. A blister. No, not a blister. A bandage.
Yeah.
Sterile.
Yeah, there are possible things. Do you think other things as well? What do you do if you have a wound? What do you use to cover it?
Piece of cloth.
A bandage? Yeah. There are possible things. And nothing is good, nothing is wrong. Nothing is wrong, everything is good, I want to say. And then the last one, the tetanus. You know it? Tetanus?
Yes.
Yeah. It's a bacteria. It's on the ground, on the table. It's everywhere. And in Belgium, we call it the clem. Because if you get it, your muscles get really tight, and you do it like this with your with your jaws, and that's why we call it the clem. You can get a vaccine for that, and if you get the vaccine, it works for 10 years. Okay. So ask the victim if his vaccination is okay, not go go back to the emergency or the family doctor, and he will give it, and you're safe for 10 years. Good. Okay. What you're thinking of if you see that? Stab wound, yeah. Something else?
From animal.
Foreign body wound. This bacteria goes to the blood.
No, it's a thing that's in your body that shouldn't be there, like a knife, stabbing wound, a knife,
Bite from
bullet?
the wound.
a bullet. Yeah.
Bite from animal.
Foreign body wound.
Sorry.
Bite from the animal.
Yeah, but it's something that's keep inside your body,
Ah.
and what you do with that. If the tooth is broken off and it's keeping, yeah, then it's right. But a knife, a bullet, you look too much movies. Something else?
Glass.
Glass. Very good. I think that's the most common thing. Glass. Something else from wood?
Splinter.
Splinter. Yeah.
A staple.
What?
A staple.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. It's true.
Oh. Sticker.
Okay. Somebody treats another person with a wound like this, or by yourself. And how do you do it? Or imagine it. I'm stepping by a knife. What is the thing we're gonna do? Good. That's the thing I want to hear. And do you know why?
Because the blood
Keeps bleeding.
No, keeps bleeding out.
Yeah, good, very good. Sometimes it happens if the knife is in the body and it's going through a blood vessel, and the knife is between the two sides of the blood vessel, and the knife is there, and yeah, it's make sure the blood isn't coming out. If you're getting out the knife, yeah, then the blood can get out, and the person can bleed to death. Leave it, okay? That's also the thing we're gonna do at the emergency services. We're gonna leave it. We don't remove it. And if I'm stabbing by a knife, because yeah, the knife is in my belly and it's sticking there, we leave it, but how can I go to the hospital? Yeah, okay, and what do the ambulance do? Because
You have to keep it stable for it doesn't move.
yeah, good. We're gonna keep it stable, and how do we do it? How?
Bandages.
Yeah, very good. Wow, good group. Very good. We're gonna fill in the differences in height, because if the knife, this is a knife, yeah, I don't know. We're gonna get a towel, piece of clothing, compress, and we're gonna do it like this. Okay, to fill in the height. Okay, and we're gonna stabilize the knife, because if we don't do it, the knife and during the transport, the knife can do it like this, and or damaged. Okay, so we're gonna fill in the height. Very good. Yeah. I want to ask you. Ça va?
Yeah.
You good? Okay. I'm sorry. Don't look. Don't look. It's like this. That's a piece of glass in the arm, and we're gonna put a compress here to fill in the height and keep it stable. Okay. Good. The splinter. Somebody already had it? What do you do?
Yes, with
With
the
the pincet.
Okay.
Take
So
it
that's the
out,
thing.
nail.
Yeah, that's also possible, and that's the thing you remove then, because I told you, do not remove
Yeah,
things.
most
Yeah.
of
Okay,
But
very
it's
good.
in the flesh, it's not.
Yeah,
it's just
good.
under the skin.
That's the thing. I'm gonna repeat it.
Splinter, it's glass, small parcel of glass.
Of
What's a
course,
splinter?
wood, glass.
It can be anything, just a small piece.
Ah, small things, okay.
Yeah, a small piece of glass wood.
Something,
But that's very good. I'm gonna repeat it. use your brain and think what can happen if I do this or this. That's yeah, the basic of my lessons. Huh? So yeah, if you remove this, it's logical. The person don't lead to that. If you remove a splinter, so okay, it's like this. That's a splinter, and we're gonna remove it. But you told me a piece of glass. You told it.
No, it was just an example, yeah.
Yeah, but that's also an example of a splinter. But a piece of glass, if it's really small, and that's what a splinter is, it's really small. And a piece of glass, if you take it, it's easy to break.
Yeah.
And that's another danger. What do you do if it's if it's broken? What do you do? Because yeah, then it's stuck and you can't get it out.
Open little bit. And then remove it.
Like a small operation in your finger.
Yeah.
Thomas, you can do that very easily.
Yeah, yeah, that's the thing you're gonna do. Ask Thomas to help.
You put it in hot water in order to, to release the skin, and then you can remove it.
Yeah, that's a good thing. Yeah. With a splinter of wood, I would say yes, very good. But the glass is it's also possible if you get it out and you think, oh, I have all of it, but little pieces, you only can see it with a glass, with a loop, yeah. And that you can see it with your own eyes. So glass, something danger. And what you gonna do then? with
Wash
glass?
it also.
Clean it, disinfect, put some betadine or something. No?
Yeah, but it's still in your skin.
Go to the doctor.
Yeah, go to the doctor.
Yeah. Go to the emergencies. Also with the wooden one, if it breaks off, it's in your skin. You can say, okay, I will wait for a few days. Sometimes the nature is beautiful at that, and your body, yeah, it comes out, yeah, it comes out by itself. But if you get signs of infection, yeah, that's another thing, and then you have to go to the doctor. And what are signs of infection?
It's
Red.
Red?
Swelling.
Swelling,
Warm.
warm, pain. Okay, that's all the 4 things, yeah. So red, swollen, pain, and warm. Okay, good.
Right.
Is that clear to everybody or not? Okay. Yeah, for the wounds. When you go to the doctor for the wounds, you really cannot stop. That's logical. You cannot clear the wound properly. I think of fell off a bicycle. Look at the cyclists. I think how fast they go, 40, 50 miles.
Sylvie?
I was on 5.
5.
Only.
If you're going too fast, then and you fell, and yeah, and a body wants to keep moving, so you fell on the gravel and you do like this, and you keep moving. Yeah, burns, and the dirt
Yeah.
From the ground,
from the ground, stones, sand is getting into your body. Sometimes it's all your leg, and it's very difficult to remove it. That's also a reason to go to the doctor. Bones, muscles, other things are visible. Yeah, then you need stitches. Go to the doctor. Do you know how many times do you have? I cut myself and I need stitches. How many times do I have?
So it's within 6 hours. it says.
Good.
Yeah.
Good reading.
Good reading. Yeah, very good. Yeah, you have time of 6 hours.
And afterwards, what happens?
Then
We leave it like that.
Then
We leave it like that. We don't stitch it.
Then it's not going
Doesn't help
to.
anymore then.
No, yeah.
It's not healing
So
anymore.
it's going to be bigger. I mean, bigger.
No, because then the
See
skin is
something?
coming up there.
Ça va se revenir.
La cicatrice est plus grande.
Exactement.
No, the skin.
Que t'aurais pas si t'avais.
Oui.
The skin is not.
The
Healing anymore.
upper layer of the skin is getting too dry, so we can't stitch it anymore. And the second one, if it's a really big wound that won't heal by itself, we stitch it, but we stitch it and we leave holes between it because the dirt can getting out. In the 6 hours, there is too many bacteria in your body, so we can't close it because then you get an infection, and that's why we leave holes in it, so the bacteria can get out. Face, eyes, genitals, dirty regions. If you have a wound over there. I have seen a woman at the hospital. She has a hair what's growing in. Yeah, ingrowing hair. All over her leg was open and removed because of an infection. Yeah, genitals, very dirty region. I have photos, but I don't place them in the PowerPoint because I know Thomas is getting into it.
Thank you.
Something is in your wound, that's a knife, scissors, bullet, and a bite from a human or animal, you say it. Very, 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 very dirty, yeah? Because the mouth full of bacteria. Yeah, we clean our teeth, but an animal doesn't do it. Full of bacteria. Go to the doctor because you need antibiotics. Okay? Is that clear, the wounds, or not? Okay. Burns. I think all of you already have burns, or not?
Yes.
Okay. Voilà. Think how you can get a burn.
From cooking.
Okay.
Ironing.
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 Don't
Yeah.
stop.
Yeah.
Good.
And
Hot water.
heating.
Very
Coffee
good
pot.
water.
Yeah, very well.
Oven.
Something else? Yeah.
Candlelights.
Candlelights. Okay.
Tea, coffee.
So I hear, the fire.
Fire.
I hear ironing, but there is something else.
Sun.
Sun. Yeah.
Oh,
Very good. 2 other things.
If you fell.
That one. Yeah.
Chemical burn.
What?
Chemical burn.
Yeah. Chemical burn is also a possible thing. Something else.
From coffee.
All the thing I heard was hot. But cold,
Freezing.
freezing is also a burn. That's the reason why we say put a towel first and then you cold pack. That's the reason. Okay. So we say it. And the friction is also an example of it. I'm coming back to it, and then you understand what I mean. We have 3 kinds. First, second, third. We're gonna relook at it. Okay, first degree burn. How does it look? Does it look?
Red.
A bit red.
Okay, a bit red. Yeah, very good. Something else?
Maybe a blister.
Not
No
with
bladder.
not with the first. No. It's red. Does it hurt?
It's sensitive.
Yeah, it's sensitive. Yeah, that's a good word of it. Yeah, it's sensitive. You have an example of a first degree wound. If you think it's red and sensitive.
Yeah, I got one yesterday, just yesterday.
Oh,
next
just-
day. just on this one. Just on this one.
And it has a blister or not?
No.
No. Okay, yeah, then
Ah,
A little bit.
slightly.
yeah, then it's a second.
But I just couldn't wash my hand with hot water during let's say 12 hours.
Yeah.
It was with cold water.
Yeah, that's true, because it's sensitive. The sunburn, that's an example of a first degree. Red and sensitive. Like this. This is water. This is water. Okay? They are not pimples. Okay?
This is red, no?
That's a first degree.
First degree.
Okay. Second degree. How does it look? Blisters? Yeah, what do you say?
C'est ça.
The same.
The same, okay.
It's in French.
Can it be even open, like the skin goes off?
Yeah, I have a photo of it, yeah, sure. Don't look at it, Thomas. Yeah, it's true. Does it,
It's more
It's
white,
painful?
it's more,
yes?
slightly.
Is it more painful than a first degree?
Yes.
Okay, very good, yeah, it's more painful. That's right. We say everything.
Very painful. Ow.
This is a blister.
Second degree na pala.
I'm sorry, I'm sorry.
No, c'est pas nouvelle, yeah.
That's a blister. And what you say, is it possible the skin is open? Yes, it's possible. This was a blister. And this also. It was a blister. Okay? If you see around it, it's a first degree burn because this is red, but no blister. Okay? Third degree.
It's dark.
If the burn comes to flames, yeah, it's dark. No, it's not bleeding. Not at all. Not at all.
Even more painful, probably.
Terribly painful.
Good.
Ah,
And that's why it also don't bleed because your
Your nerves are burned.
yeah, your nerves are gone. Also the veins gone.
so
So
why do
don't
they
bleed
keep people sleep then when they're fully burned or?
because it's too much probably. And if your throat is also a burn, it's too much. But I come back to it. Good question. So no pain, no bleed. Can be dark, black. Other colors you think of?
Blue.
Right?
Reddish.
No, not red. Not red. If it's red, it's a first degree.
Purple.
White.
White, purple. I haven't seen it.
It's
But white, yeah, possible.
White.
Hot water, hot coffee, hot tea. It's getting white. Yeah, that's true. So it can have multiple colors. Nerves are burnt, so you don't feel anything, and it can bleed because the vessels are also gone. It's looking like this. And don't look you, but rest. You see, it's
This one
dark.
stayed too long at the beach. Huh?
Yeah, a little bit too long. It's dark over here, but if you see, it's red around it. This, it was a blister.
Yeah.
So every third degree is also around it with a second and a first degree.
When you stay too long on holiday.
Yeah.
When you stay too long on holiday.
Yes, I see it.
Luckily you came back.
I came back, yeah. Look, I healed in 10 days.
Okay. If I have a burn, what do you do?
Wash with cold water.
Cold.
Cold streaming.
Running water.
Cold, because we told that cold or ice will also get a burn.
Yeah, but cold water from the tap, it's okay. I mean,
No, not cold. How many degrees do you think?
Low water.
Yeah,
Oh, body temperature then?
Low water.
yeah, we'll call room temperature is good. 20 degrees. So it's between hot and cold. 20 degrees. Okay, because if you're getting too hot water, too cold water, it's also getting a burn. So,
okay.
you know, water first. First, second, third degree, water first. Okay? In Dutch we say water, de rest komt later.
Yeah.
And we're gonna do it. Do you know the rule 20-20-20? Water, 20 degrees, 20 minutes long. I know, I'm also one of them. For 5 minutes, it's okay. And if you look back between this and a half an hour, oh, it's a blister on it.
Yeah.
That's because you don't cool it enough. Okay, and that's why we cool it, because it can get worse, and it also helps for the pain. If you keep it on the water, you don't feel it, or feel less. So 20 degrees, 20 minutes long, and the other 20. What do you think?
20 liters per minute.
Good guess, but no. No.
20 days.
If I go back, you see it's whole the arm, and here it's also getting red. Okay, so the last 20 stands for 20 centimeters. If I have a burn here, I'm gonna put water on it, 20 centimeters away from the burn also, okay? So you're gonna cool 20 centimeters. It's because it's getting too hot, and the skin gives it, is also a ladder, yes. And the warmth goes with it, so you have to cool 20 centimeters around the burn also, okay? To prevent that it's coming first degree or second degree, third degree maybe. So, water, the rest komt later, water first, okay? After that, what we gonna do?
Army gel.
Yeah, remove the gel, because if you get a burn, then your whole body gets swollen, rings, you don't get it off, so that's why you have to take them really quick off. The first degree, what we gonna do? If you lay too long in the sun, what do you do?
After sun, no?
After sun.
Inflammation.
And yeah, that's maybe a question for the woman. What do you do with your skin? Then?
Cool it.
Yeah, first water, that's true.
With the cream is also cooling, yeah?
Cooling and what else?
Moist.
Cloth.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. You can do it with after sun, and that's on the skin, but you can do it in your body as well. Drinking. You keep moisturizing. That's true. And do you know an example of fluids you can drink? Yeah, water, yeah. But other things? Yeah, give it. Yeah.
Not too much alcohol for sure.
No, because alcohol
It's drying out.
is drying out. That's why.
But you can put alcohol on the wound.
On the wound,
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
That-
Then you feel that
that's
you're alive. That's true. Then you can see if he's conscious or not. No, because you have a headache after alcohol because your head is too dry. Alcohol dries out. Not
So you have
alcohol.
to drink again.
Yeah. For not feeling it, yeah, it's a good painkiller as well. But no alcohol. Something else. No. You all know it.
Aquarius.
Aquarius, very good.
That's right.
And do you know why?
From electrolytes?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Electrolytes. And an example of electrolytes, salt. That's an electrolyte. Salt, if you eat too much salt, you want to drink as much because it dries out. Salt keeps the water inside. Yeah. So if you have salt in you, the water comes into you. That's what you want. It's also good if you have a flu and you have to vomit. Aquarius, very good to rehydrate. Yeah.
That's good to know.
Yeah, it's true. If you drink too much, Aquarius, very good.
Okay.
I don't know why he was pointing at you.
I don't
Yeah.
know neither. No. Good question.
So the first degrees, hydrate at the outside, hydrate at the inside. When you have to see medical evaluation, if you're getting sick, if the burn is too much and yeah, you have to vomit, you have dizziness, that's some things you have to go to the emergency, okay? Because you have to vomit, the Aquarius doesn't get in your body, and you have to get an IV. Okay? So, that's for the second degree. For the second degree, first water, what are we gonna do with the blister?
Nothing. Leave it like that.
It will
Yeah.
dry, it will dry out.
We leave it like that. Don't put it open because of, do you know?
Can be infected.
Yeah, for infections, very good. Your skin is a natural barrier between you and the bacteria. If you get it open, they will get bacteria in. Okay? But I don't have say this, okay? It's off the record. I'm cooking, I'm doing it like this on the fire, and on my hand is a burn. And it's a blister. I can do anything with my hand. If I pop it open, yeah, then the fluid, yeah, it's gone. And I can reuse it a little bit more. But I have to keep it very, 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 very clean. Okay? Disinfect it very well and keep a bandage on it. Okay? That's the only reason you can may put it open. Otherwise, keep it closed. Okay? You okay?
Yeah.
Okay.
And how long after the burn we need to put the burn cream in order to make it efficient? Because after 24 hours, I guess it's too late.
No,
No?
that's very good until it's away. You have
Okay.
to keep it rehydrated. Okay.
Okay.
At the first degrees, you can use after sun. Second degrees, yeah, after sun, it's not good anymore. Can use what? What do you think of? Flamigel.
Yeah,
Flamazine.
Flamazine.
Flamazine, very good.
Flamazine.
Flamazine, it's like this.
Or avocado cream.
Yeah. I give the lessons, and somebody told me, yeah, tomatoes or cucumber. Good.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's a lot of fluids in the vegetables.
We do that in the Philippines also.
Voila. Yeah, that's true because there's a lot of fluids in it,
Tomato.
and you can rehydrate like that. But yeah, it's not sterile, so that's the other part. Okay, very good. When you have to see medical help with a second degree, it's the same as the first degree, of course. If you're getting sick, the second degrees are very painful because yeah, it's against the nerves burn, so it's very, very painful. And if paracetamol, ibuprofen doesn't help, yeah, you have to do something else. So you have to go to the hospital. And do you know which hospital in Antwerp?
It's close.
Yeah, but yeah, it's closed.
The Cadiz.
Very good.
The new
Cadiz.
one. Yeah,
If you go to another hospital, they will do this. Okay, yeah, go to Cadiz. They don't do anything because it's a medical profession on his own, and they send you to Cadiz. So if you have a burn, go straightly to Cadiz. Okay. Also, the location is the same as the wounds, face, and genitals, throat, region, genitals, very dirt. The face, throat. That's because I give the example of I go with the ambulance to a house that's on fire, and the man of the house is come walking out. Well, I don't have anything. I'm good. I'm good. And you see his hair on his face is totally gone. It was black under his nose, around his lips. That's because the heat is coming too far at his face. That's why his hair was away. And he, if there is black under his nose, around his mouth, he breathes in the air that's toxic. and the air is very, very hot. So we breathe it in, comes
Can burn inside.
through his airway, yeah, and you burn your airway. We thought it's a burn, it's swollen. So his throat begins to swollen, and you can't get any air. The first thing we do, we say, no, you're not all right, lay down, we get an IV, and we put him in coma, and get a tube in it. Because it goes so fast, that it keeps swelling, and you can't get any air. Okay? So no, that's a medical emergency. Okay? If you see his burn face, throat, immediately call the ambulance. Okay? Voila. 30 degrees. What are we gonna do?
Pray.
Pray. Okay? Ask the professor to pray. Very good. What you gonna do?
Call the ambulance. There's nothing much you can do.
Call the ambulance.
Okay. And so, beginning of my lessons, we call the ambulance. And the last step, what we gonna do? Gonna sit and wait.
Water. The ambulance comes.
Yeah, very good. We're gonna cool it for 20 minutes. And after that, if the ambulance comes, we will do the same. And you can also do it. How are we gonna get the patient to the hospital? What we can do?
In the car.
Yeah.
In een koel iets.
Yeah,
Een koelpak of zoiets. Allee, of een iets.
but ice will also give it.
Drinking.
Yeah.
No, not drinking, because the 30 degrees, they can't go to the OR.
Ah, yeah.
You know the Sweetel brand
Yeah.
in Antwerp?
Yeah.
That were all 30 degrees. It was, for the one who doesn't know, it was a party
No,
at
yes, party.
a New Year's party, yeah, a hotel totally burnt. But the women's, yeah, they are in their best clothes, and they have nylon I don't know, panties. Yeah, they have panties on it. Panties, it's plastic.
It's nylon.
Yeah, it began to melt in the skin. So if that happens, you go to the OR, we put you in coma, and we're gonna cut it out. Okay, with 30 degrees, the same, because there are no blood vessels anymore, and blood, you need blood to get to heal. So that's why we're gonna clean everything at the OR. Okay, don't drink, don't eat. We go to the emergency, that's logical, but how? What we gonna do? You're gonna cool it, that's a good tip, but not with ice. With what?
Towels.
Towels, yeah. Towels with
towels.
with water, very good. Towels, even better. Compress, that's sterile, that's better. If you don't have any towels, okay, fine. Keep it under the tap, lay on it, and the water must keep draining out of it. That's very good because it's cooling, it's less painful, and afterwards,
Cleaning a little bit.
yeah, cleaning, yeah, we will do it in the hospital
Yeah.
as well, but if we take it out, it doesn't stick at the skin.
Mm.
That's why we make it wet. Okay. Very good. Oh yeah. The Middelheim Hospital, it's also the children's hospital, it's against it. So many mothers and fathers come with their children because something happened, also burns. And they put toothpaste, coffee on it, but don't do it because also don't get isobetadine because it's orange, or Flamigel or something like that, because what we have to do is we see it and we have to take the children with us and we have to clean it. It's very painful, and for us it's more time that we lose. So just a towel compress with water, okay? If you go to the hospital with a burn, okay? Was that clear for the burns? Yeah. Yeah, very good. Okay, concussion. I think everybody already has it. or not? Oh?
Wat is dat?
Ik ben enkel ontslagen, zo bijvoorbeeld. Een verstuiking, ja, kan ik voorkomen. Okay. It's like this. Thomas, that's okay, yeah?
Yeah, it's good.
Okay, that's
Yeah,
okay.
yeah. No, I had a sprained ankle that just it's not finished yet. But,
Okay,
so
pay attention.
reminds me of something.
Yeah, pay attention then.
Yeah.
Thomas is gonna treat you. Okay, so concussion is like this. Pain, swollen, blue, eventually blue, feels warm. Something else you're thinking of? What do you have?
Well, there was no leverage on this ankle, obviously, because I couldn't lean on it because it was really painful. And actually, it's not only the pain. I mean, it was really impossible just to in the stairs. It was impossible to lean on that ankle.
Ah,
for
okay,
days.
okay. And did you make an X-ray of it or not? Okay, was not broken, I think, because yeah, you don't have a blister.
No,
Oh, okay,
everything's fine. After a few days, everything went fine.
okay. And what did you do at the days after it? What did you do?
When it happened, I put ice on it. I mean, with a
Ice pack?
Yeah,
yeah,
nice.
an ice pack within a tissue. I mean, a towel.
Yeah, very good. And you say a word?
What?
You say it.
I say,
Yeah.
what did I say? I'm getting old.
Before the ice pack, you say
Cool it?
No.
Nee, wat?
Ah, bandage.
Nee,
Ice pack.
ook niet. Dus ik-
yeah, an ice pack. That's the thing we're gonna do. Rest.
Rest,
Yeah,
ja.
rest. Rest. It's also a thing we can do.
Yeah, well, that I didn't do.
Getting old.
That's a mistake.
That's the part that I
That is
didn't
the
do.
first mistake. Yeah.
No, I had to. Well,
Feet up.
yeah, I had to put my feet up, and then I.
That's also a thing.
Mhm.
We have the rise. 4 things we do. Rest, ice, the E is elevate, in the C,
Compress.
compress. Very good.
Good.
Good group. Voila. The compress gives support. You immobilize it, and that will help. Okay? Thomas will do it by you. Okay?
I did it.
Thomas?
I mean, I went to the hospital. They put me that cream, the Fastum gel,
Yeah.
whatever, and then they made a compress. But
Yeah.
Yes.
I have it with me. Thomas is gonna treat you. Okay. If it continue, you keep having discomfort, yeah, you have to go to the doctor because then we maybe have to do an X-ray because we're not sure if it's broken or not. Okay? Voila! I'm done.
thank you very much.
Now,
Oh, yeah.
it's for you. You have to do it in practice. I suggest I have 2 chefkes, two compressions on it, 2 IEDs with it. So that's 2 groups. One group can do the Heimlich, another group can do the safety position.
And
So
then
I think
switch.
4 groups.
And then
Yeah,
switch.
and you have to switch, yeah. Okay, so 4 groups, I think. But do you want a break at first? It's also good for me. Yeah, that's good.
Why did we do it?
T'as vu que Charlotte demande.
Ouais, j'ai vu. Mais Karina n'est pas là jusque pendant 3 jours.
Est-ce qu'on peut faire un prix? Parce que c'est des 4,20, elle a besoin de 4,10, 4,20 en fait.
Ah, d'accord.
C'est
C'est quelle qualité?
LG pur VVS, comme tout.
Bon, le petit chacun.
I will prepare the room.
Et c'est le prix de Charlotte.
Zal ik want ja, nu moeten we die poppen wegleggen, dus we
On a fait que jusqu'à 3,95 400.
Jusqu'à 405, 410, 410 à 420.
Of is er een andere plek?
Quand on va aller au
Of-
plus,
of-
ça nous
420 va être plus cher. C'est 25. C'est 27.
28.
wel, zeg maar, het makkelijk. Zet je met die inderdaad wel.
Et je voudrais on les avait mis à 1800.
Mais les 30 points sont avec 1440 chez VCA. Hein, en EVBS.
T'as bien vu qu'il n'y a pas de logique. Dans le prix que je t'ai envoyé pour Fendi, les 25 points étaient plus chers que les 30.
Est-ce que je peux pas te donner juste le même prix?
Non, tu vas pas trouver les 26-27 au même prix.
Mais on est déjà à 1800. Hein.
Ouais, mais même.
Et chez les Fendi, on les a donnés à 1600. Les 25 points. Et les 30 points sont à 1440.
Je t'ai dit, mais
Non, donc il n'y a pas de logique. Et donc si je lui dis le même prix, on est entre guillemets,
We kunnen er misschien wel een paar
on devrait être bon. Au pire, elle me revient et elle me demande de discuter.
Ja,
Et
als het niet mogelijk is.
et je peux lui dire, je suis
En
sûr.
tout cas, les 4-10,
Hier een pop.
c'est quoi la mesure suivante? 400.
se tourne pas.
Tu vas aller jusqu'à 405, 410, 400, 410.
Jusqu'à 405, 410. Attends,
En tout cas, les 4, ouais, les 4, 10, 4.
Tu vois, ce que j'aimerais faire, c'est. On lui a mis 1825. Et je pourrais lui dire que jusque 420.
825.
Bah oui.
Ja, we gaan hem hier en dan mag wel.
Non, on a mis 1800 pour les 395, c'est pour ça que tu as ça en tête.
Ah, et voilà.
Et 300, et jusqu'à 410, c'est 1825.
Tu me dis que c'est 18,50 jusqu'à 420, jusqu'au 420, 425, c'est 18,50, puis voilà.
Alors, je lui dis comme ça, attends,
différent.
regarde. Olivier,
Oh, sorry.
je te montre parce que je ne veux pas faire de bêtises. Bonjour Charlotte. Je suis en formation ce jour. Le prix de cette marchandise est
dat is very good.
1850
Dat is elk gewoon ene kant. Dan kunnen we gewoon
dollars par carat.
daar een pop leggen.
If you need us to remove those chairs too, we can do, huh?
I'm thinking, I need.
We can put them in a small office, that's not an issue.
More room is better, I guess. So,
Ja, dat is waar, maar het is natuurlijk voor jullie meer werk.
Ja, maar je hebt genoeg om dan even speed allemaal terug te rollen. Yeah, we are just fine there, and then.
It's good like this.
Yeah, okay.
Moi, je crois pas.
Non, ça va,
C'est pas vous chercher.
Non, je vous ai envoyé un message parce que malheureusement, on n'a pas pu aller chercher l'autre chose.
Pas grave, oui. Tu veux maintenant. Et toi, tu restes ici?
Jusqu'à la formation soit finie.
Ah, et
On a
quelqu'un
fini à
là?
17 h.
Ah bah je reviens ici alors.
Ah oui,
Ah mais c'est ça que je te demande.
le bureau est fermé, c'est pour ça que je vous ai ramené les.
Non, j'ai vu que tu m'as amené ma veste pour que si je sors chercher les clés, je ne prenne pas froid.
Ouais.
C'est très gentil de ta part, c'est gentil de penser à moi comme ça. C'est formidable.
Désolé.
Ok, t'es ici jusqu'à 17 h?
Ouais.
Ok, y a pas de problème. Je vais les chercher, je reviens, puis on se voit après quoi.
Ça va.
Donc ça sert à rien que j'aille en bas et que...
Ah oui, non, pour l'instant, non.
Ok, on fait comme ça. Ça va, merci.